Hi, I'm Tori.
And I'm Leah.
And I'm Lexi.
And welcome back to the Boys Lie podcast.
A podcast where we talk about the craziest relationship stories you've ever heard, pop culture, and the piping hot tea of our lives.
So buckle up, enjoy the ride, and remember that boys lie.
It's so creepy when we
I love that.
So sorry.
Boys lie. Boys lie.
Boys lie.
Boys lie. Them boys, they be lying.
Boys lie.
Every time we do it with a guest, I'm like, ugh.
You guys, this is Lexi. Some of you may know her as Boho Chicken on Instagram. And she also has Shop New, which is one of my favorite vintage shops.
Oh, thank you.
Online to exist. I mean, you crush it. Not to be one of those people, you crush it more than sorority vintage, in my opinion.
Oh,
so
I love that.
I wanted to be honest and
I
transparent.
love the
on,
honesty.
like, a shop-to-shop basis. In fact, I DM'd you, and I was like, I will give you $500 for the pants that you're wearing.
Yeah.
Even though you were promoting, I'm pretty sure, like, a different pair of shoes. I was like, I need those pants.
Those pants were a hot commodity.
I didn't know what to
Tori
do
was
with
flipping
myself.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what happened was I was like, I'm not selling them because I love them so much. I thrifted them for like $10.
What?
Yeah.
No, I had to Google reverse search, and I go deep. Like,
Yeah.
I will go deep into Etsy, eBay, like, you name it, I will find it.
Well, I went deeper
I'm sure.
because I found them on eBay
I know.
for you.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They weren't $10 on eBay, but like I have looked for other ones of that brand and that style because they're so good and I never could find them.
Well, we're remaking them, so I'm going to send
They're
you.
amazing.
You'll be the first
You
person
really
I send
should.
it to.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. No, they're amazing. And then like I have to pick and choose when I wear them because I'm like, I don't want to ruin them.
Yeah.
But then I was watching a highlight reel of like the Osbournes.
Yeah.
And Kelly was wearing them
What?
on one of the OG episodes.
way.
So I guess they were like a cool brand.
They were like a true vintagey
Yeah.
styled brand.
Oh my God, the things I would do to raid your closet. Like, honestly.
I've sold so much good stuff.
I'm
though.
sure.
I know.
But that's your business. Like, you curate like the most
Yeah.
insane
It
vintage
haunts me.
fashion, and like you have the coolest product on your website, and you have such a good eye. It's
Thank
really
you.
cool. And now you have your
Thanks.
own brand of shoes.
Yes.
And you're doing vintage
Yes.
home,
and
which is
soon to be this bag.
that bag.
Yes, the bag with the shoes.
I stalked her and I saw that bag. I'm like, I need that bag.
I should have brought you guys some today.
No,
we'll buy
no.
it from you when it's ready.
The bag comes with the shoes. It's the
Oh,
shoe
perfect.
bag.
Oh, amazing. I'm buying some shoes tomorrow.
Wait, I bought a pair of shoes. I mean, that was
Tori's like,
a
I didn't get the bag.
Yeah, but that was like, I feel like
No,
2
the
years ago.
the new shoes, the leopard ones that came out, these
Obsessed.
ones, they came with that denim bag as the shoe bag because I didn't believe in like a traditional shoe bag. I wanted to do a multifunctional bag. And now I just released the Black Mule and it comes with the same bag, but it's black satin.
Oh my God.
Which is like so good for like going out because these bags hold so much stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
can
do.
tell.
And they're really durable.
I'm horny for the shoes. I'm horny for the
Same.
bag.
We'll link
them
your
both.
website and all this stuff too in the description and everything. But oh my God, we have so much to talk about.
Yeah,
I
before
feel
we
like
jump into
yeah.
all of this, let's jump into story time. If you have a story you'd like to share on the Boys Lie podcast, please share via boyslieofficial.com. And if your story gets chosen to be on the podcast, you win a free sweatsuit.
Woo. Should I maybe start to like break the ice and we can go down the line?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, perfect. So here's the first story. And she starts by saying, please keep Anon. So start at the beginning. It was spring of my sophomore year, and I had a DM request from an athlete on Insta who went to a school in another state from me, but I saw that we were from the same area at home, and I want to call him Jack. So Jack slid into my DMs, and we started talking from there. And by talking, I mean nonstop 24/7 communication. And when it was summer, we were inseparable for the 3 weeks he got to be home before having to go back for summer practice. He was kind, he was polite, he was smart and handsome, and he was seemingly perfect. We agreed to be exclusive and date, and I planned to visit him in the fall for a weekend. And she said our colleges were driving distance. So fast forward to me getting to school, and I'm at a sorority event with one of my sisters. Let's call her Callie. And Callie came up to me and was like, oh my God, are you talking to Jack? My best friend is on the girls' team, and they are so close. I was taken off guard because I didn't really know Callie, and I just answered, yes, we are exclusive and dating.
That's so weird.
Mhm.
Also, like, it's weird for like the bestie to come up to you and you don't know that it's his bestie. Like,
Yeah, she's like, well, I don't think she's like that close with her sorority sister either. So it's like, how do you know?
yeah.
But so she says, from then Callie would constantly talk to me about what great things her friend had to say about her bestie Jack. And I felt like Callie was always prying on our relationship, but I ignored it. Callie was just one of those super annoying girls in general. Okay. Jack and I continued 24/7 communication, and we planned the weekend for me to go down there. When I went down, it was amazing. I met all of his best friends, including Callie's friend, spent time around the school, and everything was just perfect, or so I thought. I get home and he's being sort of weird. Like he keeps asking me if I'm feeling okay and if I'm feeling weird at all health-wise. And I'm like, no. And
why would she feel unhealthy? Oh no.
I push
I
push it to the side
No.
until about 5 days later, I wake up with what I think is a UTI. We are on the phone and I tell him I think I have a UTI and I need to go to the health center. And he freaks out and tells me I should just wait it out and it will probably go away itself.
No, those things don't just go away.
And I'm like, this is super weird. And why would a man tell me what I should do about my UTI? So I go to my health center and I get the UTI test along with a general STD screening. I assured the doctor that I would not have an STD as I hadn't had sex with anyone else and I had been tested in the summer. But she insisted we do it anyways.
Good for the doctor.
I had a UTI and I called him and he was like, so nothing else? Which immediately popped as a red flag. And I said, well, they actually had me get tested again, but I know that there won't be anything since I've only been with you since the last time I got tested. He asked when I would find out, and I said in 2 days. Well, those 2 days came around, and I wake up to being blocked on everything. I'm so upset and so besides myself because it was my birthday. Yay me. So my birthday is already terrible, and I'm confused and lost as to why he would just ghost me out of nowhere. It made no sense. But then, suddenly it did. I was with all my best friends at my birthday brunch discussing the Jack situation when I got a phone call from the health center. My test came back positive for chlamydia.
Oh.
So somehow, my birthday got worse. Happy birthday to me. I became single and told I have chlamydia in the same day. 2 weeks later, a rumor spread that we had broken up around my sorority. And
because he blamed her, didn't he? He said it was your fault I got chlamydia.
And Callie, in a drunken confession, told me that she has felt really guilty because she knew Jack and her friend had been hooking up and was using me to get information for her friend back at school. I told her to tell your friend she might want to get checked. All in all, we have never spoken again since he blocked me, or even if he's in an irrelevant ass sport, never trust a college athlete and never do long distance for one because boys lie.
Athletes, artists, agents,
Oh
assholes.
my God. What's wrong with him?
Like, instead of just being like, hey, I fucked around, you might have chlamydia, he's telling her not to go to the doctor, which is diabolical.
I don't know. My question with stories like this is who is making him feel so hot and so secure that he thinks that he can get this shit
Bulldoze.
done?
Athlete.
Yeah, who's gassing him up like that?
But also to make you feel better, even though it probably doesn't. Chlamydia is the common cold these days.
Yeah,
you'll be fine. And I'm so happy you actually got checked.
Yeah, me too. And you have a good doctor for telling you to do that. But I think it's you asked about the confidence. I feel literally athletes, they just are since they are really great at what they're doing, they're told that they're so good at everything. And I don't know, they have this confidence from everybody in their life. Maybe it just translates into their relationships too.
I also feel that leaves when you leave college, he's going to be so bummed to realize nobody cares.
I know.
No one cares at all.
Unless he goes to the NHL.
I doubt it.
Then people might care.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Then he might just get worse.
Yeah. They always do. I feel so many athletes just cheat. I feel if we're going to be dating an athlete, it's kind of comes with the territory.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I never have.
Me either.
Can't say I have either.
Yeah.
No, actually, I
Good
can't.
for all of us.
Yeah, thank God.
Good for us. Wow.
The DM yapping though, the back and forth and then the long distance of it all, that would be really hard for me.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends. Long distance for me, if I can get there, if I can drive there in 2.5 to 3 hours, I feel it's fine. But anything more than that, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
No, it has to have a definitive timeline if you're gonna do it.
Yeah, agreed.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Do you
is it
want to
my
get
turn?
into? Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. All right, buckle up for this one.
I'm scared.
When I was a freshman in high school, I was dating a senior who lived in a different state. His house was about an hour from mine, and we met through my brother's hockey team. My boyfriend had his mom, dad, 2 little brothers, and his best friend living in the house with him at the time. Sometimes I would spend the night there, but since I was a freshman and he was a senior, I would have to spend the night in the basement while he slept in his room on the main floor. I feel this is going something weird.
Wait,
Yeah.
they're in college or high school?
She's a freshman in college, and I think he's a senior in college.
High school.
Oh, high school.
And she was dating
Oh.
a senior who lived in
Oh.
a different state.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
How'd they meet?
Why is she sleeping in the basement?
I know. I feel like he should be sleeping in the basement.
That's what
She should
I
be sleeping
agree.
in
Like,
his
I'd be
bed.
terrified.
Yeah.
I really don't like where this is going, but
No.
let's keep going. One night while I was sleeping over, I went upstairs just to pee and heard very distinct moans and the sound of a headboard banging coming from the parents' room.
Oh.
I was disturbed at what was clearly going on in there, but just tried to ignore it. After going to the bathroom, I walked out near the living room and saw my boyfriend's dad sleeping peacefully on the couch.
Uh-oh.
I went into the kitchen to fill up a glass of water and low-key be nosy when I saw the door to the parents' room open and saw my boyfriend's best friend sneaking out of the parents' bedroom. I absolutely could not believe what I was seeing. The next day, his mom came into my boyfriend's room while my boyfriend was in the shower, locked the door behind her, and told me that I was to pretend like I never had saw anything. She told me that if I ever told my boyfriend, she would tell everyone I was a psychopath and tell my boyfriend that I was cheating on him with his best friend.
Wait, was the mother fucking the best friend?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Literally.
Holy shit.
I ended up telling my boyfriend about all of this, who broke up with me for such a wild accusation. But I know what I had seen and heard. Absolutely insane. Don't fall for the freshman-senior age gap. I don't know if this is the boyfriend's fault.
No.
I blame the
what?
family. Like, the mom should know better. The mom's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And the best friend's a motherfucker.
Well, it's like, imagine, I don't know, like it's such a hard truth to like believe that like he probably did end up thinking that she was lying, like the boyfriend, because
Well,
like
imagine it's your homie and then you're like,
and your mom's like, what the fuck? No, I'm happily married to your dad.
oh my God, the homie fucking the mom is crazy.
But I don't know what the age gap has to do with her being a freshman. him
Maybe
being
it's like a
senior.
maturity level, but I think at
Maybe.
any level of age, it doesn't, like, that would be hard for anyone to hear, I think.
Like
Not also, she's, by the way, you're not in the wrong here at all. Like, just so you know, I truly stand by you, and that's so foul that the mother did that and then threatened you. Like, are you kidding me?
what would you guys do if you were her? As a freshman in high school, you're so young. You're what, like 13, 14?
Yeah, and you think you're like in love with the person and you want to like do the right
Yeah, you're
thing.
infatuated with
And your
them.
brain's like not fully developed. You probably, if I saw that, I'd be like, I wouldn't know what to do. Like,
honestly,
logically.
she dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Because clearly the mother is a psychopath.
Facts. Seriously, facts.
So thank God you're out of that relationship and out of that
Yeah.
weird family.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
And also, like, as a gentleman should, he would have had you sleep in his bed. And
Yeah.
you would have never been in the basement.
Yeah,
That is a
agreed.
red flag.
The mom probably put her down there.
The mom probably did. I would have threatened the mom back and be like, if you make me sleep in this basement one more
Yeah.
time, I'll scream.
You'd be like, so what if I fucking tell? You're the psycho. But when you're so young, you're so scared.
But you know what's confusing
Yeah.
to me? His best friend was living in that house with them.
I don't know. The dad was asleep on the couch.
No, it says the best friend was living in the house with them. But where did her boyfriend think the best friend was going, like at night?
Maybe he had like his own room. I don't know.
That's so
'Cause she's-
true.
I don't know.
Men are also like oblivious and like simple-minded creatures. Maybe
Yeah.
he was just like so aloof to it.
Literally, and like the dad fast asleep on the couch. Like I feel like all guys, like they fall asleep the second they hit their pillow, and then they're just like out. He probably never woke up.
Oh,
I never thought I would be feeling bad for a man in this scenario, but I feel bad for the dad.
I do too. I mean, poor
I
dad.
feel bad for the dad.
He has no idea.
Oh my God, that didn't even hit me.
As a grown woman, though, to be fucking a high school student, like you're serious.
Wait, but how
type
would
of
the
fucked
dad
up.
not know if the dad's sleeping on the couch?
The dad was sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the dad is sleeping on a couch for a reason.
Maybe he like passed out.
Maybe they
watching
hate each
TV.
other.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's clearly broken. Something's very broken.
Yeah.
in his
Something's not
house.
right.
No.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Maybe she drugged him. Maybe he's like on Ambien. He doesn't even know it. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God, maybe since like his wife is clearly nuts.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Sorry, girl.
I'm so sorry.
Right.
Should I jump into this?
Yeah.
All right. It's freshman year of college, new dorm, new faces, new trauma pending. And I meet this guy. We start hanging out a lot, like every single day a lot. You know how it goes. Walking each other to class, sharing playlists, trauma bonding over dining hall food, meeting his friends, picking him up after Easter break to drive back together, the whole 9 yards. The whole fake boyfriend experience without the official label. But then the red flags start exploding like it's the 4th of July. Example A, he drinks like his liver wronged him in a past life, an excessive amount to where I would walk him out of my little Catholic school dorm at midnight and hope that he would make it back to the boys' dorm in one piece. That's not good.
No.
I feel like men's also like intake of alcohol is way stronger.
Yeah, he has to be drinking a lot.
Catholic dorm of it all between the girls and the guys is like,
Yeah, I'm imagining it.
oh man, where's Jesus?
Not there.
Example B, midnight quote unquote walks in a sketchy park on back trails so that he can smoke a cigarette and trauma jump under the stars. He would go into detail about how he missed his high school girlfriend, and when I would refuse to smoke the cig or not be empathetic about his ex, that would be when he would be mean to me. He would call me an uncaring little bitch.
Oh my God. Run
fast.
Run away.
Of course, I started to rethink my life choices here. I was still looking for an out, still for some reason, maybe boredom, maybe codependency, maybe just the absolute chaos of freshman year. I keep hanging out with him. Not proud of it, but let's be real. We all mentally started drafting an exit strategy while we still showed up like, yeah, I'm free later. Then comes the plot twist. Actually, that's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Like we all do really show up when we know that we're going to exit the situation. We're just not ready to fully close it out yet. One day he asked me to dinner, like an actual dinner, not a cafeteria pizza and dorm room Netflix. I'm suspicious. My inner FBI agent kicks in. I'm like, why suddenly this effort? Turns out this boy had a little side chick the entire time. And the kicker is that he wants to take me to the restaurant where she works. And I quote to quote unquote, make her jealous. Sir, be for real. He swears up and down that he likes me more and that he wants to be with me. But baby, at that point, the grave was dug, the funeral was planned, and your little manipulative eulogy skipped. To this day, I don't know where he found the time to hang out with us both. So yeah, I ghosted and ran. And the real kicker is, I see this girl around school and she still skanks me. What's that mean?
Maybe it's a typo. Maybe she meant stalk. I don't know.
She still skanks me.
Spanks me.
And he has a new girlfriend. How does she skank you?
Is that like a term that we don't know?
Where's Aram?
Is that like a stank eye? Does she
Maybe. Is that like
it's spelled
is that what the kids are saying?
SKANKS. Skanks.
Should I look it up?
Maybe. Oh my God.
Does skank me mean?
Yeah, like I don't understand.
Yeah, it's ChatGPT.
Anyways, he has a new girlfriend. All I hope is that he's gotten it together and treats her better than he ever treated me and has left his sketchy park cigarettes. Yeah, I'm still stuck on the skanks.
I'm asking ChatGPT. Let's see. Oh, it can mean a couple of different things.
Okay.
Oh, someone said they said it's a dance reference. That's not it. Insulting, slang, context, derogatory. Oh no, that's skank. I don't know.
What is skanks as a verb?
What does skank mean? I wrote, what does skank me mean? I don't know.
I'm assuming that in that context, she just meant like this girl clearly doesn't like her for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
They should have teamed up. She should have gone to dinner and like played it out or something like that, and the girl should have sat down.
Yeah. Well, it sucks because like now she's like stuck at dinner and she's like there and like she wasn't sure if it was a date or not. But like I've been through something sort of similar but very different in terms of like context about like who I was dating. But I remember I was out to dinner with this guy I had like a situationship with when I lived in New York. And I was actually visiting him and his family in Florida at the time. So like it was like already out of my comfort zone because we barely were like a thing. And we went out to dinner before a movie and there was this waitress and she was obviously like super attractive. Like, but they were all like wearing like short skirts. It was like this bar that was like
a Hooters?
No, but it was like a Switzerland type thing. She's wearing like a little mini skirt with like a Switzerland like vibe.
Okay.
So her butt was out. I don't know how to explain it. Like what are they doing like when you go
like
abroad
a kilt situation.
and you're drinking like beers and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah.
Whatever, a kilt, sure. And he was
Did she have that like bag thing? Like the bag with the pipes?
No, but it was more like overall-y type vibe. I don't know.
The knee-high socks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know why he took me there in the first place, but he was just like staring at her and I was like talking to him. He was just like looking and like
staring at who? One of the waitresses?
The waitress. And I was like, hello. He's like, sorry, like obviously like it's hard for me. It's gonna be hard for me to like pay attention. Like she's so hot. And I was just like sitting there and I'm like fuming because like I have like jealousy problems in general. Tori knows. And I'm just like, what the like I'm out to dinner with you. We're about to go see a movie. I'm here in Florida visiting your fucking family and you're sitting there and you're like, he was staring the whole time too. And, like every single time she came back, obviously she was like our waitress. He was like, but I feel like he was doing it on purpose.
It
almost,
gives me
like,
pedo vibes when that like a guy's like that. Like you're like, even though it's not meant to be like that, it's like you're like preying on this girl.
Yeah, it's like a salivating dog. Like control
like,
yourself.
Disgusting.
Ew.
It was
yeah, I know. I remember the story.
Yeah. He's just like, ugh. And it just made me feel so shitty and like less than and just like not attractive, I guess. And I just remember sitting there like the whole dinner just like wanting to cry, you know?
I mean, and it's also like when you're traveling to see someone, you can't just like get up and go. Like
No,
you're stuck.
I was stuck
there.
And to make matters worse, when I landed in the airport, he was picking me up. It was in the morning. I landed around like 10:30. And I get there, I text him, no answer. I'm calling him, no answer. I'm sitting on the airport floor, like by the exit, like texting my mom, being like, I made a mistake. Like, I don't know what to do. He's not answering. I sat there for an hour and a half and he finally texted me back and he like was sleeping.
That's like a true narcissist.
Yeah.
I've had really good experiences.
I hate to
with them
say this,
before.
but you have such a type of your exes.
I
Leah.
know.
What, they're all narcissists?
No,
They're just
this
like
is just like common
freaks.
factor ex-boyfriend of Leah's.
They all
like,
look the same.
Can't wake up, can't get in the shower until like the second you come home.
Yeah. Or like won't shower until the minute we have to leave. Like cheats, looks at other girls. My boyfriend now is like the exact opposite of everybody. But if
No,
you
we
put
love
them all in
Kevin.
a line, all of my exes, they all look the same.
Yeah.
Really?
Short, brunette,
Freaks.
But you broke
Yeah.
the cycle.
I broke the
did.
That's all that
cycle.
matters.
Oh my God. She finally tried a different flavor ice cream.
But yeah, it sucks when you have to go through that, and it's not fair to put anybody through that. It's not fair to have you as a pawn going to dinner to make his ex-girlfriend jealous. Like that's fucking shitty.
It's also like one thing when like for instance, we've talked about this before, but I don't care. I'm married. Like if Michael's like, oh my God, Margot Robbie's hot, for instance, like sure, like whatever. I don't really care about that. I'd say the same thing about some sort of hot actor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tom
I think it's a
Hardy.
sign of a really secure relationship because, like, I have so much admiration for the female form. Like, I know I'm not a lesbian because whenever I see, like, a really hot girl or, like, a naked chick in a movie, I'm like, I want to be her.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you want to look like
Yeah, I'm not like I want to fuck her. I
Same.
want to be her.
Yeah.
So, like, I really appreciate beautiful
Yeah.
women.
But you're allowed to.
But-
But when it's like to the point where it's like making
No, that's not okay.
yeah.
But like I've had exes before that I have felt secure like in our relationship and like he would be like, "Oh, I used to hook up with that girl." And I'd be like, "She's hot."
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
good
yes.
for
Or
you.
just, yes.
Flatter
Yeah.
to a certain extent, but I think that it's weirder when it's like a consistent
Yeah,
thing.
no.
Like,
Yeah.
I remember this one guy that Leah had dated, for instance, made me super uncomfortable too because
Oh
he was
yeah.
like,
This is another one.
yeah, he'd be like,
Here we go.
Tori, you're so hot. Like when I'd be in, like the
No, that's weird. Not
in
you
the
can't
middle
do that with somebody's like very close person.
yeah, and then
He would say that in a group chat with us all in it.
and it would just
Oh,
make me
no.
like so like
No.
viciously uncomfortable because it was almost like trying to put a wedge between the two of us.
Yeah.
And then the other guy that we were just talking about, or that you were, I remember her coworker, he had said that like repeatedly she was so hot.
Yeah.
And it was weird.
My one of my other best friends.
And he would say it
Mm-hmm.
both in front of you and in like a text exchange.
That's just
Yeah.
crossing the line of like respect.
yeah.
It's almost like I feel like he was doing it on purpose to like
He wanted to like,
get a I don't know if it was like get a rise out of me, but like
but that's toxic. That trait
Yeah.
is like really
Super
toxic.
it's not okay.
I know.
No.
So like yeah, if your partner's like loving and respecting to you, like
They would never
celebrities
do
and like musicians and all that, if you have like a hall pass, like obviously mine's Justin Bieber, my boyfriend's is Sydney Sweeney, like it's understandable, okay? But like when it's somebody that you know and it's too close to home, that's when it's like this isn't normal.
that. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't do that to somebody.
it's not respectful. It's
Imagine
weird.
imagine if you're talking to your boyfriend and you're like, your friend blank is like so fucking hot. I don't think they would like it.
If you said it once, maybe, but never
Yeah,
again.
one time.
If he's, yeah, but I still feel I have like such a good relationship with Kevin and Michael and vice versa. Like
Mhm.
if Michael said that Leah was so hot, I would kind of feel sick inside.
yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, wait.
Like it wouldn't like stick with me if he said it once. Like
Yeah.
sure, I'll pass it by.
Yeah.
Like that's my best friend. Of course I think she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Of course I'm inspired by her every day. But like if it was repeatedly
Said.
Yeah.
or vice versa, if Kevin said that,
I would
about
just
me,
show up like-
I would probably laugh.
Oh my god. No, I think that's why we're lucky. Our partners like are respectful like that, but I didn't used to have that. Are you dating anybody?
I do, and luckily he's also a good guy.
Good.
After many terrible guys, my karmic debt came around, and I was gifted a good man.
Amazing. I think we all deserve that.
Yeah, I earned it.
You did.
You did.
Everybody does.
Especially working in this retail world where it's so hard and you never really stop.
Sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best. He actually works with me. Now. We work
Amazing.
together.
Is his name Austin?
Yeah.
I was stalking you.
I thought you knew him.
No.
Leah, you
I
just
was-
scared me.
No.
I was like, wait.
No, I was stalking you and I was like looking at your Instagram and I saw like you were like, can you help me with like this account,
Yeah.
like a payment or something? And then
He's
you're like,
the
thank God
best.
for him. And I was like, that's really cute.
Is it hard to work with your partner?
Well, it kind of happened very naturally because his name is Austin and he's from Austin.
Oh wow.
And I met him on vacation.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we did long distance for like a year. But that's what I mean. Like you have to have an end goal.
Yeah.
Like we were like, okay, let's do this for a year.
How far away were you guys?
I was in LA and he was in Austin. So it was like one of us was
Like
gonna
3
have to
hours.
move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plane.
Yeah. So then we got to the year point. We were like, okay, something's got to give. And around the year point, I started doing the shoes, and I bit off so much more than I could chew because my
Yeah.
team is just me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we feel
Yeah,
you.
It's painful.
But it wasn't just. She's one person.
No, I know.
and
You
we're
are just
lucky
no,
one.
it was like impossible.
It
So
is.
I said to him, I was like, you're making the move to LA. Like, why don't we also work together?
Okay.
Because he knows how to do all the things that I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how to do. Like,
the girl math stuff that just doesn't math
it
up.
just never ends.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm very grateful for him, and I honestly probably wouldn't be able to do it without him. Like
Wow.
the logistics of even like getting the shoes out of like the airport, out of customs.
Yeah, it's
like
hard.
I just
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
do it.
insane.
And
Yeah.
seeing
It's
where
criminally
they are,
insane.
like
No,
in the
it's
carton,
insane.
how long it takes to even get them picked up.
It's torture.
It's a
And
lot.
sitting on hold for
Yeah.
forever
Yes.
where you're like, speak to an
Yeah.
operator.
They make it all impossible. The taxes, everything.
And yeah,
So yeah, he's amazing.
I love that.
Aw.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that makes me happy for you.
Yeah, I love
What's
him.
the hardest thing you've had to face in starting your company?
I think it's just like the imposter syndrome. I don't know if you guys feel
Yes.
that.
You
Yeah.
do.
Where every day I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and everybody can tell.
No,
You
they
think
can't.
so? You would think that,
I
but they
could
can't.
never tell.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I
I
couldn't.
really have no
You're
idea.
really good at what you do. Like
Thanks.
truthfully.
It's all a lie.
You do know what you're doing because you wouldn't have been able to be here if it weren't for you actually knowing what the fuck you're up to. And you
I don't know. I just think you guys probably relate to this. Like, you just have to make the choice to do it, and then you figure it out.
Yeah, I
Yes.
still don't know what I'm doing. If that makes
Yeah.
you, I'm learning every day as to.
And most people just don't choose to do it.
No.
I know.
That's
No
why
one-
they're not doing it.
Kim K said it best. She's like, nobody wants to
Yeah.
fucking work.
I honestly like understood why she said
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Yeah.
I loved that she said that. It's the truth. But
Yeah.
if you like actually do work, you're gonna make mistakes for like the rest of your life. Like we're still making mistakes on a weekly basis.
Just don't make the same mistakes twice.
Yeah,
That's my
exactly.
biggest advice.
Yeah.
Like learn, take the risk, as long as it doesn't completely
Yeah.
like squish you. Type
Yeah.
of thing.
I did an interview before I started making shoes, and the girl asked me like how I dealt with imposter syndrome, and I was like, what is that?
the same thing.
this happened to
Somebody
us.
asked us that too at a panel, and we had no idea what it
Yeah,
meant.
I was like, I don't have that.
Yeah,
like
we were so. I was like, wait, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, there's no way
Yeah.
that I have that. And then someone explained it to me, and I was like,
I live with that every day.
Same.
No, but I didn't really have it until I started creating things that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Because with the vintage curation, I was like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I
Yeah.
am literally the best at this. Like, I
Yeah.
would go into other vintage stores, I'd be like, these shoes are disgusting.
or when things aren't like retailed at the right price.
Yeah.
That's what I've found mainly with vintage. Like I'll be like, oh my god, I love the things that this person has sourced, but then I'm like,
It's insane.
this price range
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
so for real.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the reason why I'm moving out, because it's like so saturated, so expensive. I'm not excited about it anymore. So it's like, if I'm not excited about it, the consumer is going to start losing interest too, because
Mhm.
it's like vintage fairs everywhere, vintage dealers everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
we're all selling the same shit. Like, when I first started doing it, I was like so excited because I was like discovering all these silhouettes that had been slept on for
Yeah.
decades. I was buying shoes on eBay for like $70.
I mean, that's like 3.5 to even 4 years ago. It was a way different
Totally
industry, and
different.
it was so much fun to find
Mhm.
things. I mean, I showed you this Missoni dress that I had purchased, and it was like $30 when I bought it, and it was like it was like a runway piece for sure, and I was shocked to even get it. And it was from like 2002. I still have it actually. I go on eBay the other day and I'm like, you know what, like, gonna reverse search this, see what happens. The thing is $4,320.
What the hell?
It's crazy.
Like the same exact dress. I
No, it's
showed
actually
you those.
crazy.
And I was like, there's no way.
But like, how are people deciding to price it at that?
It's market value. So it's like, that's the problem. So when I started doing this like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, because at first I had a jewelry line and then I started doing the vintage. And I feel like I'm part of the problem.
You do?
Because I started making these market values that weren't really like
Because you're competing with everybody else.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So like when I first started it, I would source a pair of Chanel shoes for like $100. I would sell it for like $375, $400.
But I can like warrant that as like a.
But I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I can't get it now for
less
than
than
$350.
300. Yeah.
So no wonder why my price has to be $6 something.
Yeah, that makes sense. You have to make money too. And you're spending the time and effort to find these pieces.
And it's harder to find them. Like every time I go on my Instagram or my TikTok, there's like another brand and they'll like follow me selling the same exact shit that I curate. And I'm like, this isn't exciting to me anymore.
Right.
Like,
is that why you decided to start to create your own line? Because you wanted to create something new and fresh? Like,
well, also I'm such a forward thinker and I'm a massive consumer. And I know that I'm getting bored of vintage because it's just so saturated and like you can have a special pair of vintage shoes and another girl's gonna have them now. Yeah, like all of these sellers were selling the same shit over and over again. So then I was like, people are gonna want future vintage because it's like I love my vintage collection, but they probably have another like 5 to 10 years in them. Like they have existed already for so long.
It's so true.
They're gonna get leather rot. They're gonna be done.
No, you'll be able to scale this so quick, I think. And like in 2 years from now, I promise you, you'll be like, I was sitting on the boys' lie couch and I had no idea what I was getting into.
I would love to come back here in 2 years.
We will mark the date.
I will mark the date. It'll be our anniversary, our friendversary.
I'm really excited about it all. So
I love those shoes.
Thank you.
Honestly, and I think it's really cool. And I know that like you have a great eye and everything, but I have a question about like back to the vintage stuff too. Like, do you think more people are getting into the vintage market and like becoming sellers themselves, or do you think a lot of the places that were known or maybe sort of secretive, I know it's not great to gatekeep, but like, do you think more people ended up finding those places that were so exclusive?
Well, when I first started, I was like pulling my hair out being like, where are people getting vintage wholesale? Like I was like going to weird places downtown and like going through piles of shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this doesn't work for me.
It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone to a couple of the downtown LA warehouses, especially for like denim.
So much time and energy.
You need a lot of
Adderall.
Adderall.
You need to take Adderall. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in Celsius.
So I based my business model just became like a curation of like what I would buy for myself.
Right.
So I was buying from like consignment stores, the Real, eBay, like, you know, thrift shops. Like I don't buy anything at wholesale. I just buy something off of like
that
the
you
value
love.
that I assign to it because I think it's great.
I agree with that though. And I've actually told you this, like I'm a huge Etsy person. Like I love Etsy. I love deep diving. I have a few vintage stores. I'll share them with you just because you'll be like, oh wow. And I think they align with your aesthetic in general. But from the time that I loved Etsy, like I want to say 5 years ago to now, even when I've like curated little things in my like my trophy room closet, like little pieces, it's so sad because I'm like, some of these things that I love so much, they're not worth the value of being a trophy in my closet anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
It's criminal.
I'll take them.
I'm just kidding. Well, no, I just won't buy them.
Yeah.
Because I'll see like these shoes and I'll just be like, I'm not going to warrant spending $8.90.
No. If I bring something in, because I still do a little bit of vintage, it has to be really different and no one else is selling it. And that doesn't mean it has to be expensive. Like I'm looking actually to like more affordable older brands because I'm just like, this is not, I don't want you to pay $900 for used shoes.
Yeah.
Like I really don't want you to do that.
It's a lot of money.
It also just gives golden goose, which is like icky.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not the vibe. So the whole thing with the new shoes is like future vintage that like we'll pass down to our children because these shoes have the integrity of the make of the vintage shoes. So they'll last for like decades.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Are you coming out with any new designs anytime soon?
Yeah. I have another mule coming out and then I have a knee-high boot, which is so sick. I like source this vintage dead stock fabric.
Oh.
And I bought all of it so no one could ever use it again.
Hell
Proud of
yeah.
you.
I'm really excited about those and then a few other things. But, you know, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, I love your marketing too. You did something really unique, which I love when you were running around in your shoes.
Oh,
You were like
yeah.
running around the city and you were like doing like an interview at the same time, I think, or you're talking to
with
Minnie
Kate.
Mike. You're like, I need to make sure that these shoes last when I'm running in the city. And I was like, that's really smart. And I find, like, honestly, and it makes me want to get those because they'll last a long time.
They're really comfortable. They're like a classic pump. They're like, to me,
the
pumps
height is
used
the
to
perfect
be
height too.
pumps were everywhere in the early 2000s, and then we all got addicted to like the pointed toe. Yes. And so I just saw like that they needed love again. So I'm gonna make this style like in all different fabrications because it's just so comfortable and so
I love
good.
it.
So excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I say that as the consumer. I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm like drooling over your shoes right now.
Thanks. Yeah, it's fun.
So were you always like into like thrift shopping when you were little? I know you said you got you were inspired by like your mom's shoes collection and I think Sex in the City. Were you always like trying to find like these like really intricate cool pieces that no one else had? Like when did this obsession start, I guess?
No, I've just always been addicted to shopping. Like I worked at a boutique growing up in town, local town. I would spend my whole paycheck at the boutique. And then afterwards I would go to like TJ Maxx and Marshall's down the street and buy more shit. I just couldn't stop buying.
You're a true
shit.
retail girl.
Yeah. And then I worked at Barney's when I was in college, bought more shit. And then my taste for shit just got more refined.
Yeah.
Where I was like, okay, if I'm going to be spending all of my money on shit, it better be good.
Right.
Shit.
Agreed.
Smart.
Where did boho chicken come from?
I don't know. I was like 12 years old and Instagram started like becoming a thing.
I mean, I'm Reptar, so it's
So you
I relate. I just was curious.
That is true. And I liked boho chic. And like chicken is like an endearing term that I use in my family. So it's just there now.
Oh, that's so
Boho
cute.
chicken.
You get it.
I'm into it. I support
Same.
it. I relate.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Boys Lie before like we reached out to you to come on our podcast?
I have. Yeah,
Okay,
of course
that's
I
good.
have. But I don't have anything from you guys because like I don't wear sweats because I know that I won't stop wearing sweats.
We're
So
gonna
I
change
literally
that for
don't
you.
buy
Yeah.
them. If they're sent to me, I will wear them and I'll live with them. And then I'm like, oh my God, Lexi, like you literally sell like high fashion shoes. You have to get dressed up.
I'll send you some of my favorites, like some even. We'll send you ones that feel vintage too. So that
I'm
they'll
going to
really
be like
feel
addicted. You
aligned.
don't understand. Like I'm never going to take them off because I work from home. So it's this very slippery slope. Like if I don't get dressed, I will wear that sweatsuit for like 4 days.
Respectfully,
That's what
I
we do
totally
too.
understand.
Yeah.
Like
I know, but I love your stuff. It's so cute. Actually, it would be such a vibe to like style it with heels.
Yeah, we have.
we have,
do.
but I would love to play into this realm of things, especially
Same.
with the upcoming items that we have and with the pair that I purchased from you. We're
Oh my
using
God,
it. We're adding
those
it
are
to a
so
silhouette
easy
line
to like dress up.
really, especially with a new boot. I'm sure
It's gonna be so fun.
oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, I
You're
dress those up
hired
all the time.
immediately.
Thanks.
So Tori bought those. I think we talked about it before we hopped on, but you found these jeans that she was wearing that, or
They were like a jean band with a sweatpant, and we're already working on like a fake denim sweat, which has already existed through like the hardtail market way back in the day. So we have two iterations of what, like I'm gonna call the Jeet, for instance, like whatever jean sweat. But that's one of them, and that's why I was like, I
They're
have to
so
have them.
good.
I can't find them personally. I found a company on Etsy that sells similar ones, but when I got them and I compared, the make was similar, but the band was like a different material
Oh, interesting.
of jeans.
Were they vintage or they're making new ones?
No, they were making new ones.
Yeah,
but
that's
it
probably
wasn't
why.
like it wasn't the good shit. You know?
Yeah, those are so
and yours
good.
are like perfectly worn in.
In the pockets. Ugh,
Yeah, you guys, I'm sick over them.
they're so good.
But yeah, when those come around and come into the collection, I'm gonna just throw you in here and
I cannot wait.
play.
They're like perfect because you can elevate them and also you can be so comfortable at the
Yes.
same time.
That's what makes them.
Yeah.
Them.
I know I love them now because of you and now because of her.
Yeah, you've inspired
Are you
me.
going to bring back the jegging though? I don't know about that.
Please, God, no.
I don't think so.
No.
That's too
No.
tight for my liking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking that somebody is gonna think of the jegging and do it in like a capri for whatever season. Like I really think that that's gonna be the
You're
next
onto something
iteration,
for sure.
and it makes me sick.
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Ooh, I just can't wear anything tight on my cooch anymore. I
mean,
can't do it.
These, which I'm like,
Yeah, I was gonna say biker shorts.
Yeah, but they're still like breathable, but like I can't do like tight.
I know what you mean.
Like I haven't
can't
worn
do the tight.
Lululemon in forever.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, no offense. No offense to Lululemon, like great brand. I just haven't
if it's
worn it in a
wintertime,
while.
and again, if I'm like working out and I have to wear it, like
If it's
I have
cold.
no other option. I'll even work out in my sweatpants. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I really don't care if it's loose, but
I don't work out, but if I do, I'll keep that in
She would
mind.
be doing it in her heels and her jeans on the
Yeah.
street, running around New York City.
I need to start working out though, so it's fine.
Same. I need to get back into it.
it's painful.
Yeah.
It's really hard to be in routine too when you are also like in this retail world and people don't understand how much time it actually takes to also prep for future seasons, future collections.
No, it never
The
stops.
social media background behind it too.
Yeah.
And I don't know where you guys like are making your stuff, but I'm in Europe and it's like the hours are
Yeah,
so
the hours.
funky
Yeah, the
all the
hours.
time. I always have to work like the second part of the day and the first
Yeah.
part of the day. It's weird.
It's either that or like you have to like make it so you're so far ahead that you can actually communicate that with them, like respond to them the next day, they respond to you the day after.
Yeah.
It just depends on where you're at, like in your
Once
business.
it all gets so delayed.
It's always delayed over there.
Yeah.
Like it's always crazy.
Yeah.
But it does, like, I mean, it's easier than making it here. We used to, when we first started, we were doing our production here, and honestly, like, the quality overseas is just so much better, and like QC process
Well, the
and
consistency
everything and the consistency.
Like there would be a point in time where we'd get sleeves on our sweatshirts that they would be so
Oh my God,
long,
we need
and
to
I'd
find
be so
pictures.
confused. I would be like, wait, how did this happen?
no, I think I have a picture of being in one of the sweatshirts where the sleeves went down to the floor.
And it's because when you dye certain fabrics too, like when you put them through the machine, if there's like a big bulk order, you can't put them all in the machine at once. So like it would be like lotted.
So this is the shit that nobody talks about. I had a video on my website, and in the background you could see like my manufacturer's name, and I was like, oh, we need to take that down. And Austin, my boyfriend, looked at me. He's like, let them try. Let them try to make shoes. Let them try to do this. Like this is so complicated
No, it's so true.
and hard and expensive. Like
And you
just
have
let
to
them
be
try.
customer service. You have to be responding to the DMs. You have to be like,
What you're saying, like I just did a ballet flat sample and it was my size and it fits like a 39. And I'm like,
really?
they're like, oh, it's the leather once it was stretched. And
yeah.
I'm like, oh,
no.
there's always something.
Well,
always.
with your size ranges too, it's like a way larger
Yeah.
SKU range than for
And
us.
it's so specific.
It's like ring sizing. I feel like with jewelry, like
Yeah.
you can get if you're a 5.5, is it really a 5.5 or is it a 6 by mistake? Like it really
It's
is crazy.
really, there's something every day where I'm like, this is not for the weak.
No, it's not.
And
No.
also if you mess up in production, like how we had in LA, like you'll be like, now I have to figure out what to do with like 100 pairs of or 100 hoodies that I can't sell technically.
Yeah, that the factory doesn't give a shit about.
No, they
No. And I mean, now we have so many things in place where it's like we have all these terms and conditions with our manufacturer where it's like
Yeah.
if they mess up, then they're responsible for.
I'm learning that the hard way.
Yeah,
It's okay.
If you ever need help,
Yeah.
we've made every mistake in
So
the book,
many.
and we would never allow someone to go through what we did. We really got burnt out here in LA, and again, we're always happy to help anybody who has questions. Feel free to email because this isn't for the faint of
not.
heart.
No, it's not. It's really not.
I know. I'm like, shit. Now thinking about going back to work, I'm like
Yeah.
nauseous. Just kidding. We love it. What's your day look like for the rest of the day today?
I have to go home and I have to get on a call with my girl in Portugal and talk about a manufacturing issue.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Welcome to our world.
It's hell here.
It's also like so funny how ugly everything is up until the point of the final product where you can like shoot it and play with it on Instagram and be like, look how cute this is, whatever. It's comedy. It is pure comedy.
Yeah.
Like at one point you just have to laugh at the mistake where you're like, are you serious?
Yeah, and it's so much pressure. When I went to Portugal to like meet the factory and design future styles, I was really enjoying myself. I love what I do. But I also wanted to kill myself because
Yeah.
At one point it's so many details too
Yeah.
where you're like, did I say yes to that?
Yeah,
Did I
exactly.
approve that? What did I say again?
it's like impulse choices.
Yeah.
And then they bring you into these like massive fabric mills and they're like, which one do you want? I'm like,
You're like, hold
you need
on.
like
How long
you're
do you
like,
have?
I need 3 days to spend
Yeah.
in here alone on an immense amount of Adderall.
and you don't have it.
Yeah. and you're limited.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
you
my
also have
God.
to be like, what are your capabilities here? What can you do? What can you offer? Not only do I like this like leopard print, but how many other leopard prints do you even have in stock of your dead stock? Like,
Yeah, I had a whole thing with the leopard print. It was like,
we've had a thing with the
Yeah.
leopard print too. I'll show you when we go upstairs.
because when you use pony hair, the hides are different.
Oh.
So some of my
that's a
shoes were made with one
interesting.
hide, and then the other half of the shoe was made with a different hide. And I'm like, this doesn't work. So I had to like send back a lot of inventory, but we got it fixed.
Okay, good.
That's also like people don't give you enough credit either for being able to fix an issue. They just think it's so on demand. Being
Yeah.
like, oh, this is so easily resolvable.
Well, I also think they probably assume, I mean, at least with us, that, like, it's a huge, like, company. There's so many people that are working. They don't know who they're talking to, but, like, little do they know that we see every single email. We see every complaint. Like, we hear everything.
And we want the product to be as good
as they
you
want
want
to
it.
be. Yeah.
Like we want
Of
it to be in
course.
your hands. We want it to be what you dreamed of.
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
They don't understand that.
So they're, like, talking to us like they fucking hate us. They're like, fuck you.
Well, not all of them, but
Some
like
of
very
them.
specific customers, yes. Like, and
Yeah.
it's very hard because you want to make them so happy and you want them to love the brand as much as you do. And sometimes giving a little bit of that up is really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some people are just mad in
Yeah,
general, and they're just gonna
exactly.
like take that out on you,
They
no
just want
matter
someone to
what.
complain about that day.
Yeah,
I've done that before. I'm not gonna lie, with like Uber Eats. Like I really have. But it, like, if only if they made like a terrible mistake when I was really hungry, and after that I'm like, I shouldn't have said that stuff. Like demanding my money back. But it's just like it's an example of like I didn't know who I was talking to. The people who are emailing everybody, they probably have no idea.
nobody's perfect.
No one's perfect.
I've done that under the circumstances of I know how hard that we've pushed our working in retail too and working in customer service and knowing like the level of customer service that you would expect to provide for someone. Like those are the only times that I've actually like been set off where I've been like, no,
yeah.
Yeah.
I know how this should be
The
handled.
customer is always right.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Even when they're wrong.
Yeah. Even when they're wrong, they're still right.
No, they are.
And we love them.
Yeah.
dearly, so wholeheartedly, with every little bone in my body.
Well, this was so much fun. I like love learning about your business, and I feel like you, again, in 2 years, I do feel like it's gonna be huge. I can't wait to see all the new shoes coming out.
You're already like
you're
on
already
top,
huge.
so don't even think that you're not. Don't get that.
Yeah, don't get imposter
Guys,
syndrome.
It was so
I'm
nice
gonna
to
be
sit here with
buying-
two other girls that get it and have built something that is already so amazing.
Thank
Like coming in
you.
here and seeing all of your work and all of this material, I'm like, whoa. Like I'm like here. I have to like go all the way here because you guys have accomplished so much. You
Oh,
should be
thank
so
you.
proud. I know it's easy to just be like head down and in it, but like this is a massive accomplishment.
So
Thank
same with you,
Same
honestly.
with you. Like right back at you.
Yes.
And it's
Oh,
very cool to
thanks.
have someone sitting who also understands the level of retail work and what goes into it. Like there's a different type of appreciation I have.
Yeah.
truly.
And
we will
imposter
meet back
syndrome
here
girlies.
in 1 year and
One
we will do
year.
a status update.
Perfect.
Amazing. I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. On that note,
Buckle up
enjoy the ride.
and remember that boys lie.
So do moms.
Boys lie. Boys lie.
Boys lie.
Boys lie, y'all.
Boys lie.
Them boys, they be lying.
Boys lie.